In the early 2000s, there was a company called Infinium Labs, which aimed to put out a console called the Phantom that allowed people to play games on demand over the internet. Way ahead of their time in terms of the idea. However, it was largely vaporware. The thing was never really released. Were they ever going to release it? You know, who knows? They did build one. They built one or two. They, let's see, I guess that's an older version. The one that I've seen at E3 looked like this. We weren't allowed to touch it, but that's what the console looked like. They were literally way ahead of their time. Whoops. So, apologize for not having a YouTuber set up or anything. So, the controller looks like this. Now, the thing that I always found interesting was something called a lapboard. It was something you could put on your lap, and you know, it was a keyboard. You can play games from your couch, which is kind of it was the idea. You could play computer games on it, and they were on-demand PC games, but it was also a console. It was actually a really good idea. They only had like 3 employees. They never really made it anywhere. It was all a bunch of hype. However, it is now 2022. And I decided I wanted to find out what it would be like to own one. So I bought one. This is original retail packaging, because this is really all the company ever produced as far as I'm aware. Did they put out their terrible controllers? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they put out their game controllers, but they did put out this lapboard, because that was one of the coolest things. Like when I was at E3 in the early 2000s, I'd see the demo of this, and very select few were allowed to come and sit down and touch it and stuff. But you know, I always thought the lapboard looked super cool. I'll show you here's what the white one. Obviously, the white and black is the sickest look. But I've always been curious, like, how would this do in 2022? So I bought one. So I just want to go over the box, if anyone cares. I apologize for not being a standard YouTuber. I do plan on putting this on YouTube. 1200 DPI resolution, motion detection, acceleration, HE. I mean, by today's gaming standards, probably not the best. 2.4 gigahertz RF technology. Super slim keypad with scissor type keycaps. 3-button laser mouse. And you could get it in 2 colors. Now, I wanted the white one, but you know, you get what you get. This one came out in 2008, so it's not that old. Phantom Entertainment. So I think in 2006 or 7 they changed their name from Infinium Labs to Phantom Labs, and they sold these keyboards, and that's pretty much all they sold. Now it's heavy. I don't have a scale, but it is. This is this is very heavy. Oops. Focus, please. Focus. Yeah, this is a heavy deal. So let's open it up. Can you believe no one bought this? Actually, I think this was sitting in someone's garage, but they bought it new. It looks like it's been repackaged, like, you know, nicely put in the bags and everything. It looks like they may have had this out, or maybe they never used it. I mean, everything is packaged pretty good, I will say that. So let's, I guess, take it out. Here's the mouse. I mean, it looks brand new. This looks unused. I don't see any wear. Pretty lightweight mouse. And takes two double A's. And it has features. All right, well, let's see if I can get this back together. Okay, I haven't set up anything to do like a demonstration, but maybe I will and add it to this video. But we'll see. Let's move on. Here's the dingus. This typical little USB dingus for Bluetooth, I guess. Is it? Yeah, probably. Okay. And here is the keyboard, which you have to lift this to come out like that. And put that there. Ah, and it comes with some paperwork. What do you get? The Phantom Lapboard. You know, I just thought it was funny that the company was named Phantom, and they never released the product they said they were going to release. Like it was just a ghost. Haha. I mean, it's in the name, guys. It's in the name. Alright, so let's see. Here we go. Plastic comes off, and here is the lap board on my actual lap. It's upside down. Alright, this was one of the cool features. This whole thing spins around, so if you're a lefty or a righty, you could buy this. There's the logo. I mean, it's a quiet keyboard. It's very quiet. I like the layout. I like that the enter bar is this instead of like the weird chungus thing. But I don't know. Quiet board. There's your volume controls. I mean, I haven't had to peel anything off, so I'm assuming that's already been done. So someone opened this, decided I can't use this. This is a stupid purchase, and then put it back. Which is what I assume happened. Now, that's a mouse pad. This is some little weird rubber flap. I don't know what it does. Let's look at the bottom. Okay. So let's get these like ridges. They're kind of rubbery. They're kind of coming off a little bit. Not too bad. They're still stuck on there. Here's your information. Model number. Model 9000. Model 9000. Alright. Here's this side with the hinge. It's kind of a nice beefy hinge. It looks like it. Is it going to hold up to daily wear and tear? I don't know. Am I going to use this? Am I going to use it? So this is one of the cool things about it. Like it clicks into positions so you can kind of have it at an angle or however you play, you know, if you want to work. Okay, so here's the mechanism that opens it right here. There's another, just like this little rubber doodad, there's another little rubber doodad right here. But I don't think you have to do that. I think you just lift it up from whatever. So this lifts up, right, pops up, and it locks in place. So now, this is popped up. This, excuse me, this still spins. But if I grab the mouse, here's the mouse. So I'm gonna move it over a little So here's the mouse. There's enough room for me to have the mouse under here. I mean, I can't go this way too far. Right, I can't go this way too far because A, there's like a little stand right there. And B, like my hand just won't fit. But I mean, there's enough room over here for. I think that's about the size of a standard mouse pad around this area. Now to put it back down, you squeeze, push, you push. Push in. Well, it's not, they don't make it easy. You push in on this, and then it closes. And then you got your very heavy keyboard. It's just a very heavy keyboard. That's what this is. Quiet keyboard and mouse setup. Now, am I going to use this? I don't know. I mean, yes, I will. I will use it at least once. In fact, I'm going to set it up. All right, I'm going to cut here, put batteries in it. Oh, shit. This thing needs batteries too, doesn't it? Where do they go? Where do they go? Don't tell me they're down there. Are they here? Oh, interesting. Interesting. What about on this thing? Let's spin it around. Hello? Battery? Battery. Aha! I found it. Found it. See? Intuitive. This is a genius invention, guys. Yeah. So this whole setup runs on 2 dubs. 2 double A's. In this and 2 in this. So 4. I mean, that's kind of cool. But I mean, it runs out and then what? Then you gotta stop your gaming session. Start over. Alright, let me get some batteries in here. I'll hook up a laptop. I'll try and get this working and see what I see. Okay. After a little bit of finagling, I was able to get this thing connected. The mouse worked right away. The dongle wasn't picking up the keyboard. But now it is. We've got Turing test. It's one of the other things I had installed. I don't know why I haven't had it installed on this. Brand new laptop. Mouse. Very sensitive. I mean, I haven't adjusted anything. But it's working. So let's see. Have I played? Did I play this already? I don't know. Let's find out. So, nothing so far. I guess it's just the intro.
Morning, Ava. Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses.
Escape. Alright, well, anyway, the keyboard works. One thing I have to say,
okay, doesn't it make sense to do
the owner of this, the previous owner of this, if they pulled this out to play with it or whatever, which I think they did, they got it put back, like, this is the cleanest used thing I've ever bought. This thing is immaculate. There's not a speck of dust. I think this thing just lived in a garage or something. I don't think he ever used it. I do think it has been out of the packaging and, like, touched, but they cleaned it with, like, microfiber and got, like, this thing is very fingerprinty. I don't know if it's picking any of this up, but it's picking up fingerprints and smudges everywhere I touch it. Let's see, where are we? Let's see. Okay, I can jump. Okay, I'm doing this one-handed. I should get a tripod. Whoa, but I don't have on me. But yeah, this is working. It works. The mouse is very sensitive. Let me play for a minute. I'll give you my thoughts. Okay, so I played a little bit of this game. My initial impressions are, this thing is actually pretty great. Do I like this? I think I do. It's not my favorite kind of keyboard. The keys are a little mushy. I mean, they're responsive. It's doing what I'm asking it to do. It's not bad. Let's see. I can use the mouse to turn everything off. Here we go. But, yeah, I mean, I found this to be a comfortable position. There's like a click in every position, like every few inches. Except for there, and then, you know, for lefties. So if you want to hold it like this, or like this, or like this, this is a useful thing. Like, this is a good keyboard. It's very heavy. Is it heavier than my laptop? It is. It feels heavier than my laptop, or about as heavy. And there's something loose inside. But you can see the mouse pad is clearly laid out. Oh, and I figured out what this does. So if you push this down, now there's a little rubber bit right here, and this rubber bit, and this mouse kind of sits there. It is going to move. It's going to slide right off. But it's kind of it's almost a holder. It's almost. It pinches it in there, okay. Am I gonna keep it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna keep this thing. I like it. I actually like this thing. I'm happy I bought it. How much was it? It was like $80? I don't know. He had it up for, I paid $85. He had it up for $85 with some really ridiculous shipping. And so I'd offered it, and he had or best offer, so I offered him $69. Hello? Okay, so now it's gonna do that. All right. Conclusion. Yeah, I'll use it. I could probably connect this to my TV and then play Counter-Strike or something on my TV, I guess. I mean, there's a use for this in 2022. It's heavy and unwieldy, and it is very early 2000s technology. This one came out in 2008. It feels very much like a 2003, 2004 device, but it's nice. Build quality seems nice. I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll fall apart, but so far so good. It seems like a nice thing. Would I recommend you buy one? No, don't. I want to be the only one that has one. Don't buy one. I'm going to be the one that has this. You can't have one. Especially don't get one that's like white and black, because that'll look nicer than this. I kind of like this piano black. It is a fingerprint magnet. It's going to be a Dust and Cheetos magnet. But, you know, for the ridiculous, I mean, I literally paid $85 for this. Did I overpay? Yeah, probably overpaid. I mean, I'm sure I didn't even check to see if it was going cheaper. I just was like, hey, search for one of these. It was an impulse buy, $85 impulse buy. But, you know, this came packaged in its original box. I can't complain. This thing works. It was a little fiddly to get going with the keyboard. The mouse worked right away. And I need to turn down the sensitivity. But, you know, for a little package that can, like, kind of just sit, you know, in a crevice of your couch, the ability to play your games on your TV from your laptop on your couch is that worth it to you? Is that worth the price of admission? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. I like it. I think it's nice. It's a shame. I mean, everybody was really excited. I don't know who everybody is, but people were excited about this in the early 2000s. People were excited about this company, about this idea. It was very controversial at the time, the idea that they would put games in the cloud and you could download them and play them at whatever you wanted. That's what all the consoles are doing now. So they were smart. And they didn't even release anything. They just collected money. Never released a console. But they do have this. It's a piece of history. Piece of history. So, 2022, almost 2023. Would you buy one? Leave a comment if you would buy one. Leave a comment if you wouldn't buy one. Leave a comment and like and subscribe. Don't subscribe to me. I don't post videos very often, and my videos are terrible. Don't subscribe to me. Don't like my video. Leave me alone. There you go. That's a review.